In today's video we'll be continuing with our little village series here. So we're going to start off by transforming this house right here. Currently we've done the whole of this area and that area, and we've just got this side left. We've got a fountain to do, a few stands, whatever this tree section is here, and a bunch of houses left. And I'm not sure if I'll decorate afterwards. I'll probably throw some stuff around and make it look good in the final episode. We've got random paths and things about. It looks a bit horrendous, so I'll probably do that. We've got a little barn over there. But the way the villages are laid out are just pretty terrible, so I might consider kind of copy and pasting all the buildings and creating an actual full finished village once we've done this. But for now I'm just showing you how to transform each individual house. Now for this one here, once again I'm going to keep with the same theme, so I'm going to head over with the barrels. We'll grab these logs here and we're going to use them like I usually would. So I'll go up 2 normal blocks and you place a barrel, so it's 4 high. But we're using the barrels on the top and the bottom here, like so. Now this, pointless, doesn't look very good, and the flooring area here is not very cool either. It's probably better just to lower this down one by one. It would just make so much more, it would just make everything so much more easier. Let's pick up all that junk. So yeah, we'll have that at this height, and this can knock out here, and we can place this across. Now what I need is these. In the middle you could have barrels, but because it's a 2 block gap in the middle, you're going to have like a double door entrance, which is going to be a pain. However, we can change that. I'm going to remove this roof too, and we're going to sort out these sides here. For example, all we're going to do is just come around the side here, and here, cross those, break out the windows, and do the same here, like so. And then we can grab barrels and just swap these about, like so. That's just going to play about, isn't it? And yep, there we are. Sorted, and sorted on the bottom one here. Very nice. You could add them in the middle here if you really want. You won't see them on the sides. The roof will actually cover them up later on, so it's not a big issue if you kind of put them there. It's probably just a waste of barrels, to be fair, so I'd recommend just leaving those as oak. Right, for now I'm going to take out the roof, and what I'm going to do is create a new one, as this one is already pretty horrendous. I'm going to try and keep roughly a similar theme. I'm not going to copy a lot of the roof designs around, so I might try something different for this one. But for now, we've got the same kind of layout. It just needs texturing, and we're going to use the dark oak, and we'll get some dark oak planks. So we're going to keep the theme of this medieval kind of village. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to keep the roof looking like this. I'm going to head across like so. Upside down here. Normal there. So then from here I'm going to go like this. I can have a full block there if I want. So I'm going to have something like that. Although for this, we could have... No, that's just going to look horrible. I'd probably recommend just doing the stairs like this. Now from here we could just have a simple staircase that goes up like so. We do this. And that's going to go like that, but that's because it's not central. We're going to get this weird kind of roof. But I might roll with it and just see how we can play out with this. I still think you can make this look pretty decent. So if we go from the center point here and we kind of copy this over, we could probably still come up with a really nice roof design. Thankfully the building middle part here is center, so all I'm going to do is just staircase all the way up to the middle. And even though it's not center, we could probably still get a nice looking roof out of this. So if we just try this and we'll see how it rolls, and if it looks good, then bonus. So we didn't have to really change anything or make the house kind of equal, so we have an equal amount of blocks to work with. But if we keep it and it makes it look a bit shoddy like this, it's not too bad. And all we need is spruce stairs, so this roof is going to be nice and simple, and we can head on the inside of this one, like so, and like so, and just kind of hit it this way. Sorted here and here. So now got this like smaller roof on side, and even though it's not a good looking roof, just adding these small details of having kind of 2 levels to the roof has already given it enough detail to actually look good, especially that the roof is not equal, hasn't got like an equal point, so there is no middle point. Kind of the middle point is just 2 blocks, which kind of looks horrendous. So we've got something like this, and then from here we can easily add things like fences onto it. So if you want, you can have like some spikes, or for example on here and here, and here and here. You can have some trapdoors, slabs, whatever you want around it, and kind of fix it up how you like it. But for now I think that's pretty good. Nothing too fancy. This is looking pretty cool. You won't be able to have anything up here. I think the best thing you're going to probably get out of this is just placing some blocks down like this, and I think you'll just have to fill it. So if we get some stripped, and we're just going to texture this as we go along, like that. There we are. You're not going to have a window up there because of the way the roof works with this one, but it looks pretty cool, so we're going to keep it like that. That's pretty cool. Nothing too fancy there. You probably could just have a giant box window if you wish. Don't recommend it though. It's not going to look anywhere near as good. So next up I'm going to get the cobblestone, andesite, polished and normal stone. I'm just going to head around and texture the bottom here. Now this isn't really anything too fancy. It's going to be pretty simple. It's a small house. We'll keep it simple. We don't want nothing out of this world that's going to be crazy. It's part of a village. It's one of the smaller houses, kind of like your regular house that you'd have, so where the majority of people are going to live in real life or in this game, for example. So we're going to just texture up the sides here. Now because there's a 2-block gap in the middle, I'm actually going to have the door over here. I've just realized I textured this exactly the same as that, so let's not do that. Have that somewhere like that. We can have a window here, get a stair like in here, and then we could just get a door, a spruce door. We can chuck that down in here. So that's nice. Glass, we'll get some glass quickly, adding some windows. So we've got a little window at the front, a little window on the side. If we want, we could have one on the back, and one on the side again. So there's quite a few windows in this house. It's looking pretty, chilled out, very simple. But let's do some like little designs. So we're gonna add some things like we could have slabs, trapdoor, slab. Let's just have it straight like this, for example. There we are. We can have something like that. Yeah, obviously it doesn't really match because it's uneven, so if you want you can have something like this. That matches a bit better, and from here you can add whatever you like. So we could have simple things like this too, or I would probably just leave those as they are. Let's actually put that in there. We can add things like leaves, gates, pots, saplings, bamboo. We can just have small things like that up here. So what I would do is probably just have 2 leaf blocks up here, maybe like a pot with a sapling on it. Actually we have the pot with the sapling in there. We could get like a lantern on here and just chuck it on there, which is looking pretty cool. Just a bit different, nothing too fancy though, so that's good. Everything looks pretty good. These might be better actually being replaced with some stairs. So we could actually play around with that. So we could have things like stairs in here and a stair here, because there's a nice curve to it as well. That could be something you do, and then you can even go further and add stairs into there too. So you have something like that. It looks pretty simple. We're going to go around the side here and add in these little kind of supports. So just to the side, gives a bit of thickness to it as well. Looks pretty good. Around here and here. Now from here there's not much to do. I think probably just throwing in some decoration and things is going to be your best bet. So what I'm going to do is finish off this back piece, decorate the outside, we'll head over the inside and complete that. And I don't think that would take very long, to be honest. I don't think there's much left of this. It's quite a simple build, and I'm very happy with the way it's turned out. So let's get some leaves again, and we'll just chuck some leaves on the back side here. Although I should have changed these to stairs before I did that, but never mind, I can change those like so, and like so, then just chuck that back up there. What else are we going to need? So we're going to need grass now, so we can have grass pallets here, maybe like this, and then we can add like 2 bushes there, trapdoors there, get some signs across the back here, and then just get some like small flowers. What are they? We can use some azure, yeah, that's the ones, azure bluets. Place those across here. Around the side again we could have something as simple as this. Just grab a spruce block, for example, place that in there, 2 trapdoors, pretty sure bluets, get a button, and you can kind of fill out this section here. On this front section I'm going to add in some pots with pop, bamboo, leaf block. You get these nice little bushes in the front, and then around the side we'll finish off with the exact same we did last time. So we get button here as well. Then the trapdoors, and then whatever flowers you want. So I'm going to use the blue ones now in here. It's looking pretty good. I think the outside is basically done. Small looking house, really simple roof, nothing too fancy. I think it's actually a pretty good way to end on it. If you really want to, you could probably chuck down some buttons in these corner sections here. Just throw them into every kind of piece like that, just randomly spread out. Looks pretty good. You can even have buttons on the wall to give some bit more texture. But for now, let's head over to the inside. So now we're inside. It's actually very small in here, and I feel like it's going to be very quick thing to do. So first thing I want to do is your standard barrel procedure. As it's so small, we're going to need a lot of storage, and having storage in the floor is going to be our best bet here, as you're not going to have a mass amount of storage anywhere else. So for those of you who don't know this little trick, it's quite simple. You just place a plank, then a barrel, then a plank, then a barrel, and you kind of just create this pattern on the floor, and it gives you a really nice way to store your stuff. And there we are. It's dark down here. Break the plank. There we are. It looks like some really nice textured floor. And you can use it as storage too. Nice little simple thing we can do there. From here, not really much you could do with the roof. I think we imagine we use a lot of this for storage. For example, we can have things like this up here and here. This is just going to give us a bit of room for storage. So we could add chests if we want to up here. So for the sake of it, we're going to have like 2 chests there. And if you turn around, I have like chests here, like so. I'll have that like that. Just like really random chest storage like that. Looks okay. Actually, I might have even... Oh no, we'll leave that so we can access the barrels. Have something like this, or this. I'm going to actually have these as singles just because it looks a lot better, a lot cleaner. And we could have that there. If we want to, I'm not going to though. So something like that, simple, and we can erase that up actually. Have a nice little workspace down here. Something like this. Furnace, crafting tables, kind of your essentials. Don't need those. So there we are, down here. They're looking pretty good. If you want to, you could really just make this into a kitchen as a cauldron, water, and a tripwire there. So you can have like that in here, and then like so. Get a frame, maybe some like chicken, like just prepping some chicken up or something. And just put that in there. It's not a lot of space in here, so it's really going to be tight. Armor stand, we're going to need one of these. We're going to need a bed area too. So I'm going to do armor stand here. Put your stuff on. We just grab something like golden armor, and we'll chuck that in the corner. There we are. We're going to have like a seat, which will just be. We'll put the seat next to this. You can just sit there. I'm going to have like a ladder that goes up here actually. So you can kind of come up here, and what I'm going to do is 1, 2. Yeah, so if we knock these down a bit, we could actually fill this upstairs section up like this. We can have a very small storage upstairs section, like so. So let's attach that to that, attach that to that, get a bed, and we can have a bed that goes across here. There we are. And then from here, we can just add in some more storage. So we have barrels in there. You can just sleep in this tiny little bedroom section here. I don't know if you could do that. Yes, you can. And you could add in like orange banner, hang that in front of your bed, add the sign in. Got a nice little hidden away bed up here as well, very cushy. And obviously you're going to need some lanterns just to keep in the brightness, because it's pretty dark up here. I'm not really sure where you're going to put one of those, so you might have to just simply put one like that, and then there you go. Simple room, not too fussed. And if you want, you can even add some orange carpet to match your bed down here. Try not to place them on the barrels, so place them like that, so you can use full access of barrels there. And then for that one bit of stair, you could replace the plank with a carpet there, so there's carpet under that. It's really up to you what you want to do, and I'm going to say this is basically done. I think the only thing we're missing downstairs here is a nice little lantern just chilling on the top there, or we could have one over here. Really up to you where you want to put it. Something like that is very simple. Yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this little build here, and yeah, I'll see you on the next episode of the village series, where we transform this full village, and hopefully it comes out looking very well. So if you enjoyed, don't forget to leave a like, comment and subscribe for more content, and I'll see you all soon. Peace.